going on, everybody? You guessed it, It is your boy, Trey Sense. And we got a little bit of a video, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. What we're going to talk about today, though, are 3 fragrances from my collection that have been discontinued. And I think that is sad. I wish they hadn't done it, but nobody asked me, and they did it. So before we get into that, though, I need something from you. I need you to like this video, I need you to share this video, and if it's not asking too much, I need you to sub to the channel. All right, the first one I want to talk to you about is from the house of Terry Mugler. And it is Pure Malt. Now, we have a saying here on the channel, and we say, it's not the reinvention of the wheel. You know, it's nothing new. Well, in my opinion, Mugler was kind of onto something with their line of fragrances. Let's stop and think a minute before we get into this one. You had Crypto Mint, which was different. You had, what was the orange one? Was it Pure Zest, which was different. You had the white one, the one in the white bottle, which was different. You had A-Man, which was totally different. You had Pure Malt, which was different. You had Pure Rabanne, Pure Tobacco. They were just different. That line of fragrances from Mugler were different, man. They were on to something. And lo and behold, they discontinued a lot of them. And really just don't understand that. And then you go over to the women's side with all that alien and stuff. Yeah, Mugler did reinvent the wheel. Mugler did do something different, and they did the same thing with Pure Malt. This one, man, to me, the best way to describe this fragrance, honestly, this is a liquid gourmand. This is a liquid gourmand. That's what you get, is a salty, malty, chocolatey, caramelly, sweet smelling liquid gourmand fragrance. And me personally, I don't think there was anything like that before this. Hasn't really been a lot since Mugler came out with these fragrances. But in my opinion, they're really solid fragrances. They're really good fragrances. And I like them. And I just shake my head and go, why did you discontinue these fragrances? Like, you know, why? And it's not even so much to me that they discontinued them, and I'll get to my point later, is they discontinued them and they didn't come with any heat afterwards. It's like, you know, like, really? You know, you get us hooked on stuff like this and then you leave us, bro? Like, you know? It's like 2 childhood friends that grew up poor, and now all of a sudden we all rich and we don't even kick it no more. You know what I'm saying? All of us done made it, but we don't even kick it no more. That's what that would be like. That's what Mugler did to us. But nonetheless, I like this fragrance, and I have no idea why they discontinued it. I'm sure the talking heads at Mugler will have a beautiful explanation as to why they did, but I don't know why they did it. And I'm disappointed that they did, because like I said, that was a great line of fragrances. Again, think about it, man. You got Ultra Zest, Crypto Mint. Those 2 alone right there were just different, bro. It's just different than the one in the white bottle. I can't think of the name of it. The original A-Man, Pure Tonka, Pure Malt, Pure Rabanne. Man, bangers, all bangers. But I digress. I'm gonna let it go. Hold on, my phone ringing. Hello? Yeah, it's Paco. Yeah. You're right. They say even though they discontinued 1 million Prive, they brought a lot of heat afterwards. And they did. In all fairness to Paco Rabanne, because they discontinued, I know 3 really good fragrances from the 1 million line. 1 million Cologne, 1 million Intense, and this beautiful liquidy gourmandy goodness right here that they call Prive. Yes. This is a beautiful fragrance. I'll never forget. It's a little bit of story time with the Treyway. My ex-wife found this. We were in Jasper, Alabama. We had just left church. We were at TJ Maxx in Jasper. They have a nice TJ Maxx. It hadn't been open very long. That was one of the things we did have in common. We did both enjoy, shopping and looking and trying to find, good prices on stuff. So she did what she did, which was run to the shoe department and try to find some shoes. And I did what I did, which was went to the fragrance. I struck out. And I actually was trying to find her so we could get up out of there because I find nothing. Now at this particular TJ Maxx, we did always find nice watches because she liked watches as well, which I do too. So again, as a matter of fact, I think I found one of my G-Shocks. I think it's the green one that you see me wear. See, I think I found it at that same TJ Maxx. But anyway, she comes walking back from the back of the store because she really didn't find anything either. But in her hand, she has this case because this came in a gift set. But the gift set was a metal case, a tin case. And she holds it up. She goes, "Do you have this?" And I'm sitting there in awe because at this time, you got to realize this was probably 8-9 years ago. At this time, well, it was before COVID, so it's probably, my guess, probably 2017, 2018. At this time, you didn't see Paco Rabanne in the rack stores. You didn't see it. And then even when I started to see Paco Rabanne in the rack stores, it was Invictus, the original Invictus. It wasn't anything exotic like 1 million Prive. So I'm standing there looking at it like, that's 1 million Prive. So I'm looking at it to make sure it ain't some cheap clone of, Privioso or some, something. And so I'm like, that, and I'm looking at Paco Rabanne, 1 million Prive. So I'm like, no, I don't have this. She said, "Well, do you want it?" And I'm like, "Where did you find this?" Because she's coming from the back of the store. She was like, "It was just sitting back there on the shelf." And it wasn't even a crazy price. It was like $50 for 100 mil, and it was a gift set. So I was just like, so I'm just looking at it like, because I'm thinking, this is a great find. This is an absolute great find, especially at that time. I've been in TJ Maxx's all over the Southeast, from Jacksonville, Florida with my boy Cheapo, Biloxi, all the way to Dallas, Texas with my boy JP and Manny. I've been in a lot of TJ Maxx's, Ross's, Marshall's, Burlington's, all over the Southeast. Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, Memphis. I've been in lots of them. And I've only seen this one time. One time, and I purchased it. Now, to this scent, Sweet Liquid Gourmand is what this is. Honey. Just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Beautiful fragrance. And like I said, it came in a gift set. It had, I think, 1 million deodorant stick, but it came with a decant of this, Prive, which is why my levels are still so high. Because for the longest, I worked out of the decant. I didn't even have to use this. But man. And this is going for pretty good prices right now. But I'm going to tell you what I would do if I were you and I did not have this. What I would do, instead of paying a huge, huge amount of money for this, what I would do is I would probably personally buy 1821 man-made tobacco. Now, are they the same? No. Will they give you the same vibe? Yes. Man-made tobacco to me smells a lot like this with a very strong tobacco note. But other than that, they're in the same profile. They're in the same realm. They're gonna give you the same vibe, except this does not have the tobacco. It has a little bit more of a honey sweet smell, but gosh, is it absolutely stunning and beautiful. But the marriage did not survive, and that it happens, life happens, but I still got my Prive, you dig? Now, if you want a decant of this, I'll sell you a decant. I got 3 mils and 5 mils. I got 3 mils this time. I got 3 mils and 5 mils, and I give them to you at a good price. It ain't gonna be cheap. Now, you have to understand what that is, and it's hard to find. It's hard to get your hands on. I'm not trying to bust nobody over the head and make a a great deal of money, but you know, it does help support the channel. And $15, $20 in my pockets, $15, $20 in my pocket. Now, that's not what I'm saying that's gonna be. I'd have to do the math on it to see, but yeah. But the point of this video is, I don't know why Paco Rabanne and his crew decided to discontinue that. It is beautiful, but I will say this in Paco's defense: 1 million elixir, 1 million royal, 1 million gold. They've got a new 1 million oud out, 1 million parfum, all bangers. Every last one of those fragrances are absolute bangers. So since they discontinued Prive, they didn't just be like, ah, well, we just gone. They was just like, yeah, you know, we discontinued Prive, but you know, we gone. It's almost like playing a game of spades. You know, you play the big joker first, and then your partner over there looking at you like, what you doing? And then if you stupid like me, you play the big joke, and then I come back and play the 10. And you're like, man, what you doing? Why you playing the 10 of spades? Because I got the ace, the king, the queen, the jack, and the 2. That's why I played the big joker and then played the 10, because I got everything in between, bruh. And that's kind of what Paco Rabanne did with this one. They discontinued this gem, but the fragrances that they brought out after that, just from the 1 million line, in my opinion, are nice. They're real nice, real nice. And that doesn't even include what they did with the Invictus line as well. But I digress. I'm moving on because my feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt. Everybody should be able to have both of those fragrances in their collection. My feelings are hurt. And it don't get no better with this from the house of Armani Code. It is Armani Code Profumo. I don't understand why Armani discontinued this fragrance. I don't understand. I don't understand, but we're gonna have a moment of silence. All right, that's all they get. Armani did something really slick though. So they discontinued this one, but I'm gonna tell you what they did. It's almost like they rebranded it in sort of the same line, because if you go by Armani Code Perfume, it is eerily similar to this. It's eerily similar. So they didn't just all in all take this away from us. They did, but then they kind of gave us another rendition of it. Eerily similar. Eerily similar, to the point where I won't advise you to go pay astronomical prices for this. I'll say just get Armani Code Perfume and be done with it. Close enough. It's close enough. Now this sweet, powdery, rhubarby, gourmandy, just excellent, excellent fragrance is beautiful. And again, story behind this, out fragrance hunting, Brentwood, Tennessee. I see it and I'm just like, because at that time, seeing fragrances like this in rack stores it's still non-existent, but it was definitely non-existent. And I've had this one probably, man. See, I know I was married and I know he was in the house. It's at least 8 years, man. At least 7, 8 years. Long time, long time. I think I had my channel, so maybe not that long, maybe 6 years. Maybe 6 years. I was young in my channel when I found this, and it was in a gift set as well in Brentwood, Tennessee at a Nordstrom's rack. So I got this and the 1 mil, yeah, no, 1 ounce, 30 ml is what it was. Yeah, for like 65, 70 bucks, and I was ecstatic. Happy to get it. But nonetheless, I don't know why they discontinued this fragrance. But again, I will encourage you not to buy this one quite yet. Now, if you want to decant from me, again, I'll put you in the game at a good price. But I would advise you, before you pay just ridiculous astronomical prices for this, if you love this fragrance, try Armani Code Parfum. I think you'll be just as satisfied with it. But anyway, guys, that's it, man. I'm gonna get off of here and wrap this up so I can get ready to put in some work, thumbnail some videos, edit some videos, and get them ready to get up. Anyway, man, thank y'all so much for being the best part of my channel. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Till next time, guys. Peace. Oh, if you are interested in decants, my email will be in the description below. Understand, I am not trying to run a business with this. I do not have a website. The best way to do it is email me or reach out to me in any format that you find me on, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, my email, or if you have my personal phone number, hit me up and we'll chop up a price, and I'll get you a nice little decant together. Be good if you bought decants of all three of them. Wouldn't be a bad investment, but excuse me, my prices are fair, and that's the best way I know to tell you. I mean, I'm not gonna sell you a decant of a discontinued fragrance for $5. That wouldn't make much sense with it. But I'm not gonna charge you $55 either. So we'll figure out a nice price for both of us. But anyway, I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys, peace.